day on the net. Web users continue to express their indignation over the sentencing of Jérôme Kerviel. New York is faced with an infestation of bedbugs, the web bears witness to residents' panic, and a site giving you the chance to plan your life after death online. €4.9 billion. Reactions have been pouring in from web users ever since Tuesday's announcement that former Société Générale trader Jérôme Kerviel would be jailed for 3 years and must reimburse the entirety of the bank's losses. And not even the Société Générale's announcement that they would not insist he pays the entire sum has softened their outrage. Many people, like this Twitter user, denounce the verdict and see Kerviel as a victim. He's sorry that the financial system has got away with complete impunity. Paul Murphy, founder of the Financial Times blog Alphaville, criticizes the Société Générale and refers to it as La Banque Clown. He says it was impossible that they were unaware of what was happening. There's a lighter tone on Facebook. Dozens of groups have been created suggesting ways in which Kerviel can reimburse the money. This one calls for a small change fundraising project. And this other group asks the world's 6 billion people to each give the former trader €1. This blogger has designed satirical posters suggesting Kerviel creates a Kerviel-thon in reference to the French fundraiser Telethon, or to open up Kerviel restaurants in reference to another French charitable organisation. And in this video, this online troublemaker has imagined the boss of the Société Générale making a rather cynical gesture by rounding off the amount to be reimbursed to €4 billion. Lawyer Ioles says on his blog that Kerviel will not pay this astronomical sum, but he also notes that the Société Générale will have the power to take any copyright profits from his book, as well as money from the transfer of rights to his story, as the lawyer believes a film will be made about this case. Bedbugs are the new public enemy #1 in the US city of New York. For several months now, there has been an invasion of these insects in apartments, hotels and shops in the Big Apple. The alarming situation is being relayed online. Numerous sites have been created to try and confront this problem. Victims of these little insects can have their say on bedbugger.com. They can notably post photos like these ones of bedbug bites, which are generally extremely itchy. A great deal of information on bedbugs and where they like to reproduce has also been made available to web users. Bedbugregistry.com has a list of the places that have been invaded by bedbugs, in New York obviously, but also in the rest of the country. Tourists can enter the address of their hotel and in just a few clicks can find out whether they risk sharing their bed with these blood-sucking insects. But the net also enables web users to share advice on getting rid of them. This New Yorker, for example, has placed plastic cups on the legs of his bed to prevent the insects from climbing up. This other video blogger says that bedbugs do not like heat, and so he advises killing them using squirts of steam. And some have trained their dog, like we see here, to spot the insects and catch them. Despite this wise advice, for many people, the only solution to avoid an invasion of bedbugs is to throw out their mattress. So it's not at all uncommon to see beds strewn across the streets of New York and other cities, like we see in these images available on Flickr. 6 Italian masterpieces have been brought back to life in high definition. A company that specializes in art has developed technology that allows you to admire the tiniest details of Botticelli's Venus. 5 other works by Leonardo da Vinci, Caravaggio and Verrocchio can also be closely examined on the internet. These pieces from the Italian Renaissance period all belong to the Uffizi Gallery in Florence. Plan your life after death. On the site La Vie d'Après, you can save your photos, videos, audio files, as well as messages you wish to be passed on to your loved ones after your death. The messages can be symbolic, like passing on digitized souvenirs, or useful, like passwords to your messaging service or social networks, along with instructions on what to do with them. As we increasingly spend our time online, it's a way of digitally planning for our passing. Star Wars retold using paper cutouts. This is the latest video clip from artist Jeremy Messersmith. This original animation pays tribute to the George Lucas trilogy.
I'd like to think there's a star for me and you spinning round, falling from one another.